One night, instead of doing anything productive, I was watching YouTube and found this video. This was also the time where Bloodborne movie was announced, and I was wondering, could I do something similar, but in Bloodborne? But since true pacifist run is impossible in Bloodborne, I decided to create my own version. I can't use trick weapons, or at least the way you'd normally use them. No guns, no hunter tools, and no consumables that do direct damage like throwing knives or molotovs. I can use boss cheeses and glitches that doesn't require me to hit the boss directly. I can use summons and AoEs as long as just the AoE hits. I started the run by creating a character, then I woke up in a hospital. Then I tried to run away without paying my medical bills, but the doctor didn't like it and, well, reverted my medical treatment. Then I woke up in what's arguably the best hub area in all of Souls games, like glorified Link Shrine, but Hunter's Dream just looks better. But it was pretty dirty there, so I had to clean up by picking up some trash off the ground that would never be used before going to Central Yard. Once in Central Yarnum, I ran around running pathways and shortcuts and collecting some useless items that again will never be used. I also went back to visit German back in the Hunter Dream.
You're welcome to use whatever you find, even the dog.
I forget he says this, man. German, what the fuck?
A workshop.
Don't say that. Then I went to grab some better drip because after all, that's all that this game is about, drip. Then I opened some more shortcuts and talked to this NPC right here. If you are playing this game for the first time, do not talk to her and do not do her quest line. It's for your own good, you've been warned. Then I went and opened one last shortcut. Anyway, Papa G is up next, and since I can't do any damage to him, the strat I want to use is to use the music box to get him into his beast form, and then make him jump off the map in that one specific corner. Come here. Should turn to beast. You're a beast now. Ah, there we go. A little bit jump attack, come on please. Not this jump attack though. Not this either. I never fought you for the gun. What the fuck, man? I should have brought more blood well. Should have brought more blood well. I'm one hit away. Fuck. I don't know. Just fall damage. I don't know. I'm dead. Come on, Gascoigne. Do it again. I'll do it. Oh, fuck me. This took a couple of tries, but then I'm not really sure what happened. He had a heart attack, I guess. I don't know, just died out of nowhere. What happened? Like, huh? How did he die? What did he do? Huh? Genuinely, what the fuck happened? I wanna know. Then I unlocked Cathedral Ward. from where I went to find
Very
Alfred,
good.
who will be completely
Very good
useless
indeed.
later. Anyway, all the Arnhem is up next, and even after playing this game for I don't know how, I still don't know what to think about this area. Locals in the old Arnhem are not very friendly, so I went to open the only shortcut to this area. Thank God this area is so small. I don't wanna do it again. Anyway, BSB is next. After some research, I have a good news and a bad news. The good news is that I found a different strategy to kill BSB. The bad news is... where the fuck is the summon? Where is he? Anyway, the bad news is that if I don't manage to do it first try, I will have to do the cheese. And I'll have to get the summon. I'll be right back. And in fact, I didn't get the summon because for some reason Alfred refused to show up to the fight. Anyway, the BSB cheese is really simple after some trial and error. You'll need to stand in a very specific position right here, and the BSB need to do a specific attack, which she didn't in this case. Anyway, if she didn't do the attack you need, you can just kite it around the altar or whatever that thing in the middle is until she does the, I don't know, this attack, this specific attack. Anyway, once that happened, you just need her to do any attack again, which should get her out of bounds completely, and she will die. Hello. Ah, there we go. Finally that. This actually didn't took as long as I thought it, so. Anyway, with BSB dead, I have now access to the Chalice dungeons and that one very specific dungeon that I will use to finance this run because it's the only reliable way I can get blood echoes. Anyway, killing BSB also unlocks the uppercutting reward, which is necessary to progress. Now I do this. There we go. Now we go here. There we go. Almost there. This also grants me the access to the old hunter's workshop and this lower section. I have no idea where to go. Oh, fuck you. Nope, I'm not doing the parkour again. Ooh, fuck off, idiot. Fuck you, dog. Please. Fuck off. That's access to Vicar Amelia. To open that gate. And we good? Now I have access to Vicar Amelia, but I also need a way to kill her. Luckily there is the wolf skip at the start of the game that you can do to glitch your way to the Forbidden Woods, and well, it was painful because this glitch is pure RNG, and let's just say that RNG goes fair and really on my side where I was doing this glitch. Gimme! Fuck you! With the poison gem in my hands, I decided to unlock the Henvik Charley, I think the location is called, for later, and also grab the tonsil stone. Then I went back to the Forbidden Woods to join the Buckethead League and grab some upgrade materials so I can actually use the gem. It turns out I'm stupid. I got a wrong gem, so I gotta go back. It should be this. Yeah, there we go. Dear the blood gemstone, rapid pudding. Hell yeah. So now that my stuff is ready, time to go kill Vikramelia. But first I'm gonna level up so I can use the hunter bones for faster rolls. I should have enough. Now it's time to go kill Vikramelia. She's actually praying. I never noticed that. That's cool. Very cool. Anyway. What you need for this strategy is you need to activate the boss fight and then quit. And walk through the wall into the arena. Now, if I remember it correctly, if you walk through the fog right from this spot, like this, should freeze the AI, and that didn't happen. Fuck. Now. Yeah. It worked. And now I just need to press roll for half an hour. I can't quit.
2,000 years later.
Oh, fuck you! Finally! This took forever. Anyway, with Amelia down, I can get to the DLC where I can get one very specific item that, well, you can do it without it, but it will be much easier if I get it.
Cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
Big dialogue right there. Now in the DLC I can kill this dude for delayed molotovs, because if you think about it, technically they don't do direct damage, which means that I can use them for this run and they will be very helpful in the upcoming bosses. The next boss fight are going to be the Witches of Emwick, and like, what do you want to say? They were the Witches of Emwick. Even on this run, once I understand what I need to do, they were very easy as usual. Plus, since you're technically not attacking them, they won't attack you back in the first phase, so yeah, they were a joke. After they went down, I grabbed the rune workshop, which was technically useless for this run, and then I went for the hunter tool beast thrower because it just do a shockwave. it basically just doesn't do any damage whatsoever. So that means that I can use it. Anyway, next on the list are Shadows of Yharnam, which means it's time for another AI freeze glitch and rolling for half an hour because I'm too lazy to fight them normally.
Come on. That first two of them down. There we go. That's Shadows of Yharnam. Very easy boss fight.
Then I got grabbed by Amygdala in Yara Ghul to unlock Lecture Building and Nightmare Frontier.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
And now it's time to kill Ludwig. The strategy is pretty much the same as for all previous bosses, just spam circle for 30 minutes.
The great terror looms. Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
To do the AI freeze glitch with Ludwig was actually much trickier than any other bosses, because first I didn't actually know what to do. Then I fell through the map a couple of times, but eventually I got it right.
There we go. So now I'm just gonna roll him to death as usual.
Day 2.
Oh, finally! It is done! Fuck you, Ludwig. Huh? You are supposed to be dead! Fuck you, Ludwig, I'll have to do this again! Come on, you can't give up. You're off. You are doing this for too long now. He has to be close to dying.
Day 3.
How long is this going to take, man? Come on. Die.
Day 4.
Die. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Ludwig. Fuck you. Fuck your boss fight. Dead. I thought I'll finally be able to talk to this NPC, but apparently not. He somehow still managed to die.
With Ludwig now dead,
Anyway.
I can go to the research hall, but before I do that, I think it's time to do some dungeon diving and upgrade my blood gems a bit. And if you ever played this game, you know the choice dungeons are very annoying to go through, so I better go speak with my therapist first.
Splash, splish, splash.
With that out of the way, it's time to go into the first dungeon.
Since this guy is weak to fire, I have very high hopes for this. Let's see. I can land this more consistently. This is very much doable. If I can land them more consistently, this is this is doable. He's got it, but he always starts jumping at the fucking end. One more. Come on, die. Fuck you, dipshits. Oh yeah. Just plans, I'm gonna kill cleric beast first. It's been an easy fight at this point, I just wanna do it now because I will forget it. And he's dead. Or she, I don't know. Now I can kill the giant, I don't know, killing the boss fight. Just see how much damage it's doing. I don't have all the molotovs, I just wanna see how this will go. So if they don't respawn like the witches of Havoc, and he's dead. Hell yeah, fuck you, merciless, whatever you are.
Rom is up next, and unlike in my first playthrough, she was kinda easy in this run for some reason. From that, I did the only logical thing I could and stared at this lady that somehow appeared and then got blinded by the moon. Yara Ghul is next, and this was probably the most difficult part of this run, because one reborn is just an annoying boss. Luckily for me there is a cheese, which is probably harder than the boss fight itself. Alright, to explain the cheese, it's called a death camp skip, and basically you need to activate the boss fight and then make a very precise jump right in this place. You need to jump on that tower, not like this. If you got it right, you should be stuck in the death cam like I am, and then it's easy. And that was the one reborn skip. I think that this cheese is actually much more difficult than fighting the boss normally, but with my current setup it's the best option I had. Anyway, the rest of the main bosses should be much easier. So all I have to do now is to open a shortcut. and then open another shortcut. And all I have to do now is to go kill Mikolash, who is one of the few bosses that has like no poison resistance whatsoever, so he should be very easy.
Hello, Mikolash.
Some
Suck.
say cosm. Damn.
Fuck you. Where is he? Where is he? He's right there. I basically need to be here before he does. Fuck you. Didn't work out. Shouldn't have that big poison resist though. Okay, so it's not that bad for fighting him. Yeah, he doesn't take much damage, but it's easy to proc at least. Fuck you. Like, wow. One more and phase 1 should be done. It's a low poison resist. I'll look at it. There we go. That's first one, phase 1. This is probably faster than fighting him normally. Come here. Please, mother calls or whatever, let me kill him. Oh, die. That was easy. Fuck you, Mikolash. You're trash. Good. Deserve it. Price Lord, fuck you, Mika Trash. Now get me out of here. Mega Sweatnurse is up next, and should be even easier because apparently she takes double poison damage for some reason. I don't really understand why. But if it's true, it should make this boss even easier than it already is. Fun fact, I never died to this boss actually. Flashbang. And I don't know. Should be very easy. If I heard that, I should be pointing. Hello. Will today be the day I die to die already? Oh, come on! Is she dead? Oh yeah, the poison procced actually twice. Hell yeah. Can you die already? Or whatever happens to you after this fight? Please? There we go. I have technically beaten the game. Shit, my house is on fire. Oh well.
Now I've reached one of the game's endings and technically beaten the game, but I wanna see how many more bosses I can kill with this setup, and Celestial Emissaries are first.
Hello, aliens. Goodbye, aliens.
Celestial Emissaries were a joke of a boss even in this run. And the boss next is Dark Beast Paro, and for him I actually wanted to try to use the summons, because, well, they weren't very good in this game. So I dropped the brain for no particular reason, grabbed the most forgotten hunter tools in the game, and went to kill him. The first try didn't really go as planned.
I believe in you. Yeah, heal him just in case. There we go. I'm down the goat, probably the only useful summon in this game. Thank you.
Ebritas is next on the chopping board, and I think I actually found out a new cheese thread to kill her, because I never saw anybody killing her this way. Basically what you're gonna need is the music box and the old hunter's bone. What you're gonna do in the first phase is you're gonna get behind her and freeze her AI using the tiny music box. This is very luck based and very inconsistent. Then you're gonna roll until you reached half her health. You need to use the poison rolling, because otherwise it will activate her AI again. Anyway, once you reached half her health, she will stagger and face transition. Once that happened, you need to start spamming the music box again, otherwise she will fully face transition and kill you. If done correctly and with some amount of luck, you should freeze her AI again, but now she'll have this barrier around her that will slowly kills you. That's where the hunter's bone come in place, and yeah, you just do the same. If you have enough health, you should survive. Living failures were a tricky boss fight, because there are multiple of them, they are very tanky, and they can hit really hard. Luckily for me, there is a summon available for this boss fight, and they doesn't have that high poison resistance, so this boss fight was just a matter of patience. Immediately after is Lady Maria, and to say that she was difficult would be an understatement. She has very high poison resistance and she moves around a lot, so proccing poison isn't really an option. The late Molotovs also doesn't do very high damage to her, so I had to came up with something else. But since Lady Maria doesn't have any no cheese strat, I had to experiment, and well, without much success. The best result I've got was glitching through the map when trying to enter her boss arena from an angle. So I decided to go and try a different. Amygdala is definitely possible, but in order to kill her I would need to land at least 3 headshots and all 20 Molotovs, which with her weird body structure is much easier said than done, so I decided to bend the rules a bit and allowed myself to use the Executioner's Gloves and the Madara's Whistle, because if you read their descriptions on the wiki it says that they both summon something, so technically it's not me who does the damage but the snake and the spirits.
My powers have doubled since we last met. Die. One more. That was very easy. Fuck you, Lady Maria. Fuck you.
Now I have access to the fishing hamlet, but before that I should go pay Lawrence a visit.
Because he was more than enjoyable, but just that idiot. Okay, that's a good damage actually. Now I just need to hit this consistently and that's it. This actually didn't took as long as I thought, but it was still a difficult fight.
And now back to the fishing hamlet we go.
Yeah, the fish guys should be okay, except the shamans. But otherwise, there's not really difficult enemies here. But I don't know where to go. That's the main issue. Oh, shortcut. Got no idea what I'm doing though.
Orphan is the last boss of the DLC, and it's said that he's the hardest boss in this game, and for a good reason, because I wasn't able to kill him on this run. He just has too high arcane resistance for the hunter tools, and he just moves around too much for the poison. So, on to the next boss. The last optional boss I haven't killed yet is Logarius, who like Orphan has very high arcane resistance, which means that the hunter tools are not the best option, and for Logarius it's even worse because he has this shield that makes him immune to ranged attacks in his second phase. Poison rolling is also not viable for him because again in his second phase he just starts to move around too much for the poison to reliably proc, so I guess we go kill the final boss.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
And German did join the hunt, but this time not as a hunter but as a prey, and well, his jailer met very similar fate. there you have it. I've beaten Bloodborne without directly attacking anything. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, it will help me a lot. And, well, it's 2 in the morning, I'm gonna go to sleep. Goodbye.